Okay, so we're making this video in the backyard. This is a neighbor's house, and I finally met the guy who owned the house. The people had been renting it till beginning of April, and they moved out. And I met him just a couple weeks ago, and after they moved out. And we had talked about this fence. You can see a piece of the fence laying down right there. Well, the piece closest to the tree here, in this area, had fallen over, and we pushed it back into the yard. And a piece back here, where you don't see any boards, fell over, and we had to push it back in the yard. And this has all happened in the last 4 years. And the fence is really in bad shape. I mean, there's part of the fence you can see there. That's really, really in bad shape. A lot of weeds, a lot of other stuff growing up all around it. Really nasty. And I asked him when I first met him, I said, hey, how about that? You clean up the house, that's great, that's wonderful. New people coming in, wonderful, everything else. See, the neighbors have already replaced the fence on that side, which was not theirs to replace. It was actually belonged to this guy. But they had to replace it because the fence had fallen down and gotten nasty over there too. So I asked the guy, I said, are you going to replace the fence in the back? And he says, oh yeah, I was going to get to it in a couple of months and everything. And I said, oh, that's really nice. I said, because I had taken pictures since it had fallen over, and we pushed it back, and it had fallen over, and we pushed it back, and there was actually you could see a little stump there. There was a tree growing, pushing it up in the whole 9 yards, and pushed the fence over. And I asked him, I said, yeah, that's really great, because I didn't want to have to go. I'm finally glad I met you, because I didn't want to go to the city about it. Well, lo and behold, a couple of months turned into like a week and a half, and now he's putting up a brand new fence. So I didn't have to call the city or anything, and I'm really happy about that. So, yeah, my garbage cans and all that good stuff. It'll make a nice place for me and the wife to sit with the privacy fence back up and all that stuff. So I'm really happy he's taking care of it, but I didn't have to go to the city. But boy, once I mentioned that, things happened really quick, didn't they? Ha ha!